My name is Ron Adkins. I've had the distinct honor of being the president of the board of directors for this past year, and I must say it has been a pleasure and an honor to serve this wonderful board and to be part of this wonderful establishment that we have started to create here in the Wellington Heights neighborhood. We'll wait while everybody kind of grabs a seat here. We have a wonderful program coming up today. Just to give you a little bit of a background of what we do here, Paul Engle was many people, and he had a heart as big as the state of Iowa. And he was not only a gifted writer and an eloquent speaker, he was a man who lived to build bridges, whether in the community or in the global community. He was director of the Iowa Writers Workshop for a number of years. He then went on to found the International Writing Program at the University of Iowa, an organization that still is in great health today. They still do many, many things. And the vision of that was to bring international writers from all over the world to the United States to study together so they can not only work cross-culturally, but we can also learn from them. And the program is amazing, and starting next year we're going to have some great programs where we cooperate with the International Writing Program. Something you may not know about Paul Engle's start is that he was a resident of Wellington Heights. His house is just about a block over and a couple houses down. The current owner of that is trying to restore it back to period style so that you can take tours of it. About this building used to be Flatkey's Grocery and Ice Cream Shop. And this is where Paul Engle got his start. He was a soda jerk. He was the guy that made your phosphates and they didn't have smoothies and mochas back then, but they had all kinds of ice cream treats, and he ran the ice cream shop. And he got his inspiration to become a writer because the owner of the building knew he liked to write and he loved to read. So he would stock literary magazines in the racks, knowing no one else would buy them, but Paul could read them while he was waiting on customers. And that's how he got his start. And about 10 years ago, this building, which was in quite a bit of disrepair, was purchased and refurbished by an amazingly talented and dedicated group of people. And it stands now as a monument to his legacy. One of his legacies is that he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize because of his work in bringing cultures together. And we try to continue that through arts advocacy and through cross-cultural exchanges. We act as a common ground for not only the people of Wellington Heights, but also for any group that would like to come in and have a nice neutral territory where they can enjoy great art and have a good time. So one of the things that Paul Engle also loved was that he loved Christmas. He wrote reams and reams and reams and volumes and volumes and volumes of Christmas material. So every year, to celebrate him, his love of Christmas, and his writing, we have our Paul Engle Christmas party, which we are going to start even as we speak. I'd like to begin with just a real quick poem. This is one that didn't quite make the program, but I love it. And since I'm president, I get to hog the mic for just 1 second. The Merry Holiday. 4th of July is fire and bang. The high exploding rocket, saved pennies until they are spent, burning the small boy's pocket. Thanksgiving is the time we praise. The tasting tongue, the belly, the turkey dripping with its juice, the clear crab-apple jelly. But Christmas is the holiday when all our faces carry a look of joy and all our mouths utter one word, Merry. Merry Christmas, everybody. And to kick the party off, we would like to bring up our first reader for the day. He will be reading a piece called An Iowa Christmas. He is one of the people that, when you look up in the dictionary, good government, this man here. He is a state representative, and he has so much fire and enthusiasm for making good government, it just kind of gives you a tingle when you think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyler Olson.
Here, here. Thank you. Appreciate that introduction. I'm going to be reading from Prairie Christmas. The chapter is called An Iowa Christmas. Every Christmas should begin with the sound of bells, and when I was a child, mine always did. But they were sleigh bells, not church bells, for we lived in a part of Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Cedar Rapids Independent Film Festival last year. We had a great talk about film, and a great talk about the creative process and all the wonderful things and all the great creative minds. So I thought it'd be perfect to have her come and celebrate the creativity of Paul Engle on this day. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Beth Malicki.
This first one is similar to the one that Tyler just read to you. It's by Paul Engle, and it's called Newsboys Christmas. I have no idea why they had me read the one entitled Newsboys Christmas. As a carrier boy who delivered newspapers to 100 families along a route of 2 miles, I probably knew more about the progress of Christmas each year than anyone
During
else.
our Christmas parties, we always like to have a member of the neighborhood come and represent the neighborhood in our readings. So today we've invited Kimberly Abram to come. She is the daughter of Joan Blackman, who is a member of our Paul Engle Center board. Joan is not feeling well today, so she's not able to attend, but we do have the lovely and talented Kimberly Abram, who's also very shy, and I had to throw that one out. Have her come up and read. She has a piece called Come Home.
Fortunately, I'm shorter than the average adult, and I have on heels. All right, I'm reading Come Home. Christmas glitters with lights and glows with wreaths. The ornamented trees stands with gestures of hope. A bush which is set burning right in the corner of our room. The gifts make their own illumination of time spent and thought taken. The whole season is filled with gray color and warm feelings and the perpetual smile of green in the gray.
The panels that you see behind us are part of our Song of the Cedar commemoration. Betsy Houston can explain this later to you, but Paul Engle wrote a very beautiful lyric poem that celebrates everything that is beautiful and bold about Cedar Rapids and about Iowa and about the abundance of the land. The students, the 5th and 6th grade students at Johnson Elementary School for the Arts took that poem, dissected it, and then created these beautiful artistic images and interpretations of the poem. We're going to do a little bit more exploration of that in just a little bit. The other thing that we want to draw your attention to is behind you, the panels that I mentioned from Leonardo. That's a part of another ongoing mural project. You know, we have a mural that graces the 16th Street side of our building. Next spring, we're going to unveil a new mural, which that is it, on the 4th Avenue side. And we're going to make that an organic process where you actually get to come and talk with the artist as he's creating the art. So you get to be part of the artwork. You get to kind of give your feedback on how he's doing, and you get to see an artist in progress and hear all about it. So Peter, are you ready to read? Okay, you hold this while I try and fix the mic stand I broke.
Good clue.
Yeah, this is going to take a while, Peter.
A hill-held valley with a river running out of the north hills into the south. Fish from that river, corn from those hills, to nourish the Indians red and hungry now.
Most of the board doesn't know this, but part of our strategic action plan is to cultivate new board members by having the children of current board members get as involved as humanly possible in our organization. So Peter was the first, and now we have 2 more that we would like to introduce. The first up is going to be Madison Palmer, and she is the daughter of board member Jessica Palmer. And Madison's going to be reading some poems from Paul Engle's book, from his book, The Repaired Mic Stand.
Yay, Lonnie. That's a proud mama. I'll give you my shot.